Hi, Smart Money Watch. My name is Mark Gesserkamp. I'm the Business Development Director and co-founder at Aurus Technologies, and we have built a software solution to empower the precious metals market, to actually enjoy the benefits of digitalization. And I'm here to present our company, our ecosystem, and invite you as an investor to come on board in these exciting times. So I'm just going to take you to the presentation, and let's just go through it. So with Aurus, we started with a business-to-business approach, and what we do is empower the precious metals market. Aurus Technologies is a UK company. We use blockchain technology to empower the traditional precious metals industry with blockchain-based products and services that revolutionize both the accessibility and usability of precious metals. With Aurus, established businesses that manage and trade precious metals can now access mass markets and generate ongoing revenues from the bullion they own or sell. The precious metals market in its current form faces problems and challenges. For the industry players or the B2B market, is that they actually realize there's a much larger market of investors wanting to access gold, silver and platinum. However, the barriers to entry are too high. Established precious metals businesses want to leverage technology to reach that market, but lack the IT infrastructure and expertise. On the other side, for precious metals investors, there's challenges they counter when actually buying, storing and exchanging precious metals. Moreover, people located in remote locations can't access gold, silver and or platinum easy. On top of that, minimum purchase amounts for gold, silver and platinum are high and involve expensive premiums with no instruments available for micro accumulation. Aurus solves these problems. We are a one-stop solution that empowers the precious metals industry to tokenize bullion and access new sources of revenue. How it works? A provider party provides precious metals to the ecosystem. This happens in the following way. The gold, silver, platinum gets vaulted in a third-party vaulting facility where it's well secured stored. Once the audit reports are received that the precious metals are placed in an Aurus sub-account, there is a request to mint the tokens, and basically 1 kilo of gold matches 1,000 AWG tokens, which are sent to the provider's wallet. The provider party now has the physical underlying asset vaulted, as well as a digital representation of it, which he can now distribute using blockchain technology. So the tokens and its benefits. At this point, we have Aurus Silver, Aurus Gold and Aurus Platinum. Aurus Silver and Aurus Gold are both live trading on exchanges. Platinum will hit the exchanges soon. I can tell you that Aurus Silver is the first and only cryptocurrency available that is actually backed by silver. Of gold, obviously there are a few, of which Pax Gold is one of them. But I'll dive in it a little bit later why we can work alongside these guys instead of seeing it as any competition, because the market that we focus on is the B2B market. Matching that with trading pairs to get out in fiat currencies wherever our distributor is geographically located. So a little bit more about that in a bit. The best thing about blockchain technology and Aurus products are they're easy to use. There's a fair price through tokenization of kilobars. You take the premium of a kilobar all the way down to a gram, making precious metals available close to spot price. All tokens represent legal ownership of the underlying bullion and obviously are transferable using blockchain technology. The Aurus ecosystem. So we have created a highly scalable ecosystem made out of precious metals providers, vaults and distributing partners that interact with our technology to produce and distribute their own gold, silver and platinum-backed tokens. It's a self-sustaining ecosystem that anyone can participate in and benefit from. So again, we offer the software solution for the precious metals market to enjoy the benefits of tokenized assets without us having any control in the precious metals ourselves. We provide the technology and we market together with our partners towards the use cases that they see fit. These new use cases, we support the participants in the Aurus ecosystem by offering complementary products that allow end consumers to get the most out of Aurus Gold, Silver and Platinum. We're currently working towards our V2 launch, The app of Aurus has been available for quite some time. We also offer the ability to have to order a Aurus Vault card, which basically works as a secured cold storage, the same as Ledger or Trezor does, which will enable you to store your precious metals on your card if you're not convinced of the security at centralized exchanges or any other kind of crypto gateway that you might be using. Via the app, you can buy, store, and trade precious metals 24/7. Through the DeFi opportunities, we're actually offering a yield on precious metals. So actually, when you buy precious metals and you keep them in the app, you can stake it to support the ecosystem and earn a yield on that. And last but not least, you can transfer and spend precious metals. The revenue model. What is the secret sauce of Aurus is not per se the assets that are tokenized. Obviously, we are the most decentralized precious metals backed ecosystem, being carried by our partners and not us as a single entity, basically meaning that there is no single point of failure in the ecosystem. Our system charges modest fees for the usage of the precious metals. And this is actually how Aurus as a company earns basically revenue and something that I'm looking to offer to you. The fees generated by the tokens are distributed to providers in the ecosystem and to the holders of Aurus DeFi. Any wallet holding AWG tokens will pay a modest fee of 0.4 annual storage fee, paying for the insurance, the custodianship, and then the vaulting in real life of the precious metals. And there's a 0.15% transaction fee. For silver and platinum, it's a 70% fee, and you can here see that the ecosystem basically pulls these fees into a smart contract, which is called the Aurus DeFi token. Half gets pulled back to the providers and the vault to make the system sustainable, and the remaining goes to the AWX revenue share token holders. This is the ticket to invest in Aurus. So again, Aurus DeFi is a revenue sharing token limited to a total supply of 30 million units. AWX entitles its holders to receive 50% of the revenues generated from Aurus Gold, AWG, and 30% from both silver and platinum, paid out in AWG, AWS, and AWP respectively. What does this mean? With Aurus DeFi, it's the ticket to invest in the success of the Aurus ecosystem, entitling its holders to earn a passive income paid out in digital precious metals. So when you have the Aurus DeFi token in the Aurus app, you will slowly but steadily receive passive income paid out in Aurus precious metals tokens. Why is this of interest? Obviously, our precious metals ecosystems are uncapped, but Aurus DeFi, there are 30 million units of it. They're all pre-mined and minted. It can never be more, of which 15 million are available for investors. They're scarce, fully compliant, and basically give you a dividend in gold, silver, and platinum. What markets are we after? So the market size and opportunity that Aurus is seeking to capture a market share to see where the tokens actually create more value. First of all, there's a lot of precious metals lying around at precious metals funds and stocked, but they're just sitting there. We call that dusty precious metals, and we are looking to engage precious metals funds to actually allocate to the system and earn a revenue while it's on the blockchain. On the other side, we are basically a real asset stablecoin. Our first point of sale have always been the distributing market, so basically gold, silver, and platinum bullion dealers, in which we use the crypto exchanges mostly for the settlement of the trade. So what we actually want to achieve there is that when somebody actually purchases, say, via one of our partners in London, direct bullion with British pounds, he should also have the way out in British pounds. So that is something that we're currently, basically working on in exchange listings with our partners. But obviously, being a stable coin, it is something that we will, compete in the future. The market which is most of interest is obviously the gold, silver, and platinum market, which we're looking to disrupt. Aurus tokens give you full ownership, 100% asset backed, and offer instant settlement and micro accumulation. And on top of that, besides actually giving the providers to the ecosystem the ability to earn ongoing revenue. We're also offering our B2C clients, or the clients behind our partners, to earn a yield and provide liquidity to the ecosystem and receive the revenues related to the DeFi opportunities. Our current growth strategy, targeting retail, we're looking to increase user acquisition by actively onboarding partners, distributors, exchanges, and decentralized exchanges, and for them to leverage their existing use base. We deliver new products and services which enhanced features to increase transaction volume. You'll see this on the mobile app version 2. There's B2B web dashboards where providers and folding partners can actually see what their positions are earning. Obviously for B2C participants to also know where the gold is actually allocated and vaulted. We're going to support it also with POS devices, giving people the ability to actually buy with precious metals, but also for merchants, etc., to actually offer the ability to sell precious metals from an easy-to-use POS device, which you can use directly via our app or Vault card. It's also our strategy to access high net worths and funds. We're already talking to quite some financial parties, some heavyweights, in looking to that we're able to create for them a white labeled solution for the tokenization of precious metals, and give them these opportunities to unlock the value of precious metals by accessing superior yields via decentralized finance. And obviously this comes along with unique trading pairs and asset swaps that we're currently planning to roll out. Our current partners, as I said, the first point of sale has always been the gold providers, because Aurus Technologies was a software solution intended for the precious metals market. We have Direct Bullion in London, Gold Direct in Estonia, Aurica in Chile, Aga Bullion in Turkey, Indigo Precious Metals in Singapore, and as a liquidity provider, we also facilitate trades via StoneX in Zurich. The second layer, which I consider to be the settlement layer for tokens bought at providers or directly on the exchange, we offer the trading pairs against USD, USDT, as well as Ethereum on CEX exchange, Whitebit, Biki, Uniswap, and QuickSwap on the decentralized exchanges, as well as Maiar. Vaulting partners, we currently have gold, silver, and platinum vaulted at Brinks in London. We have Loomis in Zurich. There is precious metals saved at Kitco in Montreal. And hence, you see this decentralization of precious metals being stored globally. Our facilitators are Tangem and Cyclebit, creating the ability with the POS terminals and the ability to pay with gold. Obviously, Aurus is built on Ethereum, but due to the high gas fees, we're working on a layer 2 solution with Polygon to actually, basically group payments and make it as cheap as possible to actually make the transactions using blockchain technology. On top of that, we're working with the top out of the class other blockchains to increase the interoperability between our blockchains. This is what we're doing with Elrond, and obviously a lot of good things going on with the decentralized side of things. On top of Uniswap and QuickSwap, we're also going to list the tokens via Moonfarm, all to increase more liquidity. And then again, the Aurus tokens, being ERC20 tokens, are supported by Ledger, Trezor, Engine, etc. Our management team. First of all, Guido van Stijn, our managing director. He has a track record of being in charge of one of the largest bullion houses, Gold Direct. And basically, he's always in charge of creating the right strategy. We have Dan Kernau, who's got extensive knowledge in blockchain. One of the first guys who actually with his team developed projects on top of the Ethereum blockchain. I myself have a fixed income background, obviously not happy to see the yields in the capital markets go so low and looking for new opportunities. And that's what I found in Aurus, creating yield to the bullion market, something that didn't exist. Aurus, our ecosystems are decentralized finance in its purest form. For the B2B partners, but now with the decentralized finance opportunities and the ability to also earn a yield as an end holder of the tokens is something that is revolutionizing the game. I run business development together with Jonathan Boyd. He's a long track record in African and European markets, and he's just building it out on a very right way. Currently, actually involved in the institutional clients to engage them. We have a very strong non-executive board. Tony Dobra is a known figure in the precious metals market. He's been a supporter of us from the beginning, and obviously this also helps to create the trust and to make the ability of actually engaging with Aurus more smoothly. We got Jason Toussaint. Jason is the ex-CEO of the largest gold ETF in the world, SPDR Gold Shares. He has his concerns, about how the ETF market is evolving, and loves the ability of what blockchain actually is doing to enhance the transparency in the precious metals market, but obviously also enjoying the benefits that DeFi brings. Then we have Rex Johnson, well-established, trader, a lot of knowledge about the derivative markets on precious metals, and he's been a candid supporter of us as well. We're looking to work the B2B business more downstream, so we're also in contact with refinery companies, and Grant Angwin has joined the non-executive board not so long ago, but to support the downstream integration of partners. Like I said, how is Aurus positioned towards the competition? You can just clearly see there's different kind of products that investors can engage with. Obviously you can buy precious metals at bullion vault. We're not competing with them, but obviously they do not offer the ability to actually transfer precious metals, which you can using blockchain technologies. If you look at the ETF market, obviously always the questions are there. Is the ETF size actually really backed by the precious metals? You can have your questions there, but again, it's a high barrier to entry for some people who are not involved per se in financial trading, for which Aurus gives them an easy alternative to basically engage in precious metals ownership. So why Aurus? We have a B2B decentralized model. Anyone who can join and benefit. There's revenue and yield generation on precious metals, both for B2B and B2C. Products and services are available for everyone. It's accepted by the industry, hence the support, and obviously the secured and frequently auditing that we add to us as a company. What sets us apart? Anyone who can join, the experienced team, I just took you through that, the easy to use products, and obviously the revenue sharing token tied to the precious metals. Here are some financial projections on the Aurus ecosystem. I'm just going to just show you this slide for more in-depth knowledge about the pricing. There's another presentation which I can tie to that, which I'm happy to support with when there's the clients behind Smart Money Match to engage with. Obviously the three main things that increase value to the Aurus system and to the Aurus DeFi token are the market cap, the frequency of transactions, and obviously the movement of the price of the precious metals in the coming future. And this all contributes to the fees coming to the system, as well as obviously having this effect of speculation because the AWX tokens are scarce. So again, here you can see an optimistic base case and a conservative approach, which basically shows you the revenue per AWX token under the three potential scenarios. But again, especially on the price valuations, I'm happy to support that with another presentation when investors reach out to us directly. So our roadmap, what have we achieved so far? We have 25 partners globally, 6 active distributors on 4 continents. It actually says 3, but there are 4. There's vaulting in 6 countries. We currently have 1.5 million total market capitalizations for the precious metals tokens. Again, I think that's already close to 2, but and it's just a slide. We got operational platform with tokens live and trading on centralized exchanges and 2 decentralized exchanges. We have the app and the card V1 launched, bootstrapped about $1.3 million, and we have a strong team of 10 working full time. We, as you might have seen, we are a UK company. We actually run operations from Amsterdam, and our tech is based in Bucharest in Romania. Q3, all stuff that's currently going on. We're relaunching and rebranding Aurus, which is going to be accompanied by a new website. We have a partner integration with IPM in Singapore. We're launching the layer 2 scaling solution together with Polygon to make the transactions basically speed up and more cost efficient. There's a mobile app update, feed 3, activating of the Aurus fee accumulation system. AWX begins trading and distributing revenue. AWX staking program, and then there's some partner notifications which are also added. The end of the year, we will also include our plug and play solution for distributors, making it easier and also via the app functionalities in the dashboard to actually see how they can engage and make it as seamlessly as possible for people to actually allocate and distribute tokens, which will obviously massively increase our distributors globally. There's fault swap innovations. We have DeFi partnerships again to increase liquidity and expand on interoperability between blockchains. New referral programs. Talks with independent auditing firms who will actually do another audit on top of the big 5 auditors which audit the Brinks. We want to make it as clear as possible that it's 100% trustworthy that the bullion is there. So it's always interesting to see that talks keep on going on, how we can increase transparency in our auditing. And again, more listings. Q1 2022, we'll be preparing our layer 2 multi-chain interoperability, scaling partnerships in DeFi, initiate the DeFi trading desk for precious metals, and new supporting wallets. Target raise and allocation. What are we currently looking for? We have, as a company, we never got involved in an ICO. We actually built the product first. But like I said before, we actually raise on Aurus DeFi. And we're currently still doing so. So actually we ended with, obviously first you have the seed investors, the angel investors coming in, and we're now moving towards Series A, looking for 3 million. And then, obviously there's enough AWX sales for investors, left in the future to raise, a multifold of $10 million. Where will we actually use these allocations for? 70% will go to exchange listings, and there's human capital. Obviously, the only small overhead that we have as a company have. A lot of capital allocation will go to marketing and PR. Then there's obviously always the ongoing tech developments, but most importantly, the liquidity on the exchanges. As you might understand, is that before the market actually takes over in the trading of a trading pair, we as a company have to provide that liquidity. So with our multiple liquidity partners that we currently have, the precious metal side is obviously not a problem, but when you put down 100k in AWG in an exchange, you have to front the other side, and this is what we're that's where the most money actually goes to enhance the books, and obviously this will attract bigger buyers towards Aurus. That was it. I would really like to thank you for your time. You can obviously visit the Aurus website, aurus.io, to look for some more information. Definitely know that the whole website is going to be overhauled and it's going to be looking super exciting next month. You can always join our social media and Telegram channel, or directly contact me via LinkedIn or via Smart Money Match. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed it. Do know that if you like precious metals and you understand the abilities what digital assets will bring, then Aurus is the place for you. Thank you so much.